The air fryer is definitely better. No, the oven is definitely the best. No, the air fryer. No, oven. Air fryer. Oven. Guess we'll just have to test it out and see which one is actually the best. Unless you've been living under a rock for the last several years, then you probably know that the air fryer's popularity has been heating up. Yes, pun intended. I mean, honestly, it's no wonder why people are obsessing over this nifty kitchen appliance. It can crisp up food like nobody's business. It gives that fried and crispy effect with little to no oil in a very short amount of time and with minimal cleanup, which is a huge plus for me because, well, I hate cleaning. But ever since getting my air fryer, it always made me wonder, what's the difference between an oven and an air fryer? Is the air fryer actually just a mini convection oven and we're just wasting our money? And ultimately, is the air fryer truly better than the oven or vice versa? So I thought, why not put it to the test? I'm Mary Allison and I help you make plant-based eating super fun and delicious. Today I'm making 5 different foods in the air fryer and the oven. Then I'm going to sit down and taste test them with a blindfold on because this is a true science experiment and we don't mess around here. Then I'm going to guess which food was made in the oven and which food was made in the air fryer, then give you my review about which one tasted better. I'm getting hungry, so let's get started. First up, we're gonna make and taste a classic roasted potatoes. So to do that, we're just gonna chop up some potatoes. I like to use a combination of sweet potatoes and golden potatoes, and then throw those into a bowl. Add in a little bit of coconut aminos, a little bit of hot sauce, some chili lime seasoning, and nutritional yeast. Mix it all together until it's nice and coated and fully combined. And then I'm gonna put half of the potatoes in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and the other half of the potatoes on a baking tray in the oven at 425 degrees for 30 minutes. The potatoes are done, and my husband has them plated on the oven plate and the air fryer plate, and he's going to bring them in front of me so that I can guess which one is which after I put the blindfold on. And then once I guess, we'll talk about which one tastes better and the differences. So here we go. I really can't see. Now I just tied my hair into it. Feed me. Okay, this one feels really crispy. This one, there's a few that are like kind of crisp. They kind of feel soft. All right, so let me taste one of these. One of these. It feels crispy. I feel like these have more crispy. So my guess is that these are the oven and these are the air fryer.
You're right.
Yay! I mean, I feel like that's pretty obvious. Like, these are super crisp. They even look more brown. I mean, obviously they both taste good. I love potatoes. So I did these at 425 in the oven for 30 minutes, and these were in the air fryer at 400 for only 15 minutes, and they got way more crisp. Like, I'm thinking though, if you put these in the oven for like an hour, it would have been way harder to tell a difference. These only took 15 minutes and this is 30 minutes and they're still soft. So like, you should probably do these for an hour if you want them to be as crisp as the air fryer. In my opinion, the air fryer wins this round. Next up, we're making and testing cauliflower wings. I'm making my famous buffalo cauliflower wings. I have a recipe for this on my YouTube channel, so after you watch this video, if you want the recipe, click the link in the description below. But if I do say so myself, these are literally the best. So basically, you're just gonna break up your cauliflower florets, and I also add in tofu to mine, but you don't have to do that. Then you're gonna whip up a batter, toss the cauliflower into the batter until they're nice and coated and combined. And then I'm gonna take half of the batch and put it in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna take the other half, place it on a baking tray, and put it in the oven at 425 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. So now the cauliflower is done. We're gonna do the same exact thing that we did for the potatoes. My husband's gonna bring them out. I'm gonna have the blindfold on and I'm gonna guess which one's which. Okay, this time I didn't tie my hair in it.
You need a fork?
No, I'll use my hands. I'll be a savage. All right, so now let's feel around here. These feel kind of crispy on the outsides. Oh, no, down there, they're not as crisp. Well, there's a crispy edge. There's like more crisp on this side, but some of them kind of are starting to feel soggy. Here, let's try a crisp one. This side's good. This one just feels like really soggy. And tastes really soggy. Well, that one was a tofu. These ones are my favorite. These just taste soggy. It tastes like you steamed the cauliflower and then poured over buffalo sauce. So I think these are the oven and these are the air fryer. I just got sauce on me. I need a napkin. Okay.
Got it right again.
I'm a wizard. I mean, if you just look at these, you can tell a big difference. But I will say, if you let it like sit too long, I feel like they will get soggy. So what you could do is put them back in the air fryer to crisp them up again, and then you can just like dip them in your buffalo sauce. So I did these at 425, the oven ones, at 425 for 45 minutes. And they were still very soggy. The air fryer wins on the cauliflower wings. Next up, we're making and testing a dessert this time, my famous chickpea cookies. So basically, I just throw all of my ingredients into a food processor, blend it all together, and then sprinkle in my chocolate chips, fold it all together until it's nice and combined, and then I'll just roll it into little balls and place half of them in the air fryer. So the air fryer, I'm gonna put at 350 for about 7 minutes, and then in the oven, I'll do it at 350 for about 10 minutes. All right, so now the cookies are done, and I think I'm the most excited about these because, well, I love desserts so much. But you know the drill, I'm gonna put the blindfold on and my husband's gonna bring me the cookies and we'll see which one is which. Now, I haven't really made cookies in the air fryer. I think I've done it like once, so I really don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, let's see, this one. Okay, they feel kind of the same. This one does feel a little bit more crisp on the edges and like has more structure than this one. This one, it does have a little crisp on the outside. Oh wait, maybe it is, oh shoot. Okay, wait, let me feel this one again. So I feel like this one does have a little more crisp on like the bottom and on the edges, but the edges on this are kind of crisp. Goodness, I don't know. Okay, let's just try it. Very soft on the inside. This one feels puffier.
Yeah, chocolate on your teeth.
That's embarrassing. Okay, did I get it? This one like tastes way better. It's like puffy and like soft and gooey on the inside and has a nice crisp outer layer. And then this one, okay, let me try this one again. It's more flat, still good, not as crisp on the outside. So what I know from the air fryer is that it has been making things more crispy. Taste it again. This is way better, way better. And again, it's more crisp on the outside. So I'm gonna have to go with this one is the air fryer and this one is the oven.
You're right.
Yay! Like these are more puffy and golden brown and like crisp on the outside. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna make cookies in the regular oven again. Go make these cookies in your air fryer and you let me know how they are because I am blown away. So next up we're doing crispy tofu, and I actually have a video about 4 tofu recipes in the air fryer that you can find in the link in the description below. But today I'm only using the everything bagel tofu is the one that I'm making for this video because it is super easy and super quick because I literally just press the tofu and then chop it into cubes, put it in a bowl, sprinkle in some everything bagel seasoning, maybe a little cornstarch, a little bit of coconut aminos, maybe a little bit of apple cider vinegar, toss it all together, and then I'm gonna put half of it in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then the other half will go in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. Again, you know the drill, I'm putting my blindfold on now. I don't know which is which. Let's see. I feel like this one might be kind of hard. Oh my gosh, these feel the same. Right, here's one. Crisp on the outside, how much on the inside? This one was way crispy. I gotta do this again. This one feels really crisp. This is so hard. Okay, this one tastes crispier to me than this one. This one is really hard. This one has like a slight more crispiness to it than this one. I think this one is the air fryer and this one is the oven. What? No way! That's a lie.
You mixed it up.
Oh my gosh. Wow. For the tofu, it really depends on your personal preference then, because like the time that it took the tofu in the air fryer, again, is way shorter than it did in the oven. And as you could see, it was very hard for me to tell a difference. The oven has to win on the crispness factor. Again, the air fryer will always win on time because that's just how amazing it is. All right, next up we have some frozen food for all of you frozen food lovers out there. It does make life a little bit easier. I tend to not buy a whole lot of frozen food, but I love this cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's, so that is what we're using today. And I know y'all are like, Mary A, but the instructions on the back say, stovetop or boil or microwave. But you know what? None of those methods are that great. The best method to make this cauliflower gnocchi is in the air fryer or baking it. And I don't know which one is better between the air fryer and the baking, so we're figuring that out today. So half of the bag is gonna go in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. And then the other half of the bag is going to go in the oven at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes. All right, the cauliflower gnocchi is done. You know the drill. I'm gonna put the blindfold on and my husband is gonna bring me the food. These are like slightly crisp. They have a little softness to them. Okay, these are way more crisp. I can just like feel it and even hear it. These have like this one on the bottom that feels kind of crispy to me, but let's try it. Okay, these are soft, kind of mushy. Way more crisp on the outside. Oh, this one's nice and crisp. Let's bite it. Okay, I'm thinking with how soft these feel and how crisp these feel, I gotta go with these are the air fryer and these are the oven. Did I win? I win! Wow, you can totally tell, like you probably saw this, but like these are way more golden brown than these. So the air fryer, like it is way faster. Like you could probably achieve the same amount of crispness if you put it in the oven for like an hour, I'm guessing. Overall, I have gathered through this experiment that the air fryer does make things more crisp in a less amount of time. The oven is still good. I'm definitely still team air fryer, but I'll definitely still use the oven as well. So if this video has you convinced that the air fryer truly is better, like I think, and you're wanting some more air fryer recipes, then click this video right here. It's my 4 favorite vegan air fryer recipes. Give it a click and I'll see you in the next video.